2K Sports pregame show.
A very, very, very Merry Christmas from all of us here at 2K Sports. Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Ernie Johnson. Ho, ho, ho. Happy to be with you.
Yes.
Shaka Claus.
For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, hard for them to forget their finals defeat at the hands of this team last season. Nothing can erase that, but a win wouldn't hurt. And this evening, going head-to-head, two of the best rebounding teams in the league. Should be a serious bump and grind. Kenny, what makes these two clubs so great on the boards?
Fundamentals, Ernie. Fundamentals.
Okay.
You know, that's something that you can teach, but then there's something that you can't teach. Speed and size.
And you have to want it more than the next guy. And your instincts, you got to have like a great rebounder. You got to have great anticipation, a la Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
Yeah. And with the game just about ready to begin, time to send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers. Winning their last 3 games, they'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Well, their expectations have been high, and their level of play has matched those. They've been tearing it up.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson continues to be happy with his role in the Warriors. He said winning is so much fun. It's one thing to put up numbers, and it's another to sacrifice and be on the best team in the NBA. I'll take the latter every time. At the end of the day, people are going to remember championships. That's what it's all about. That's absolutely right. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. So Golden State will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. D-Wade out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. It's Curry outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
McGee sets the pick for Curry. That one's not going to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And going up against the team that broke their hearts a season ago in the finals.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. Thomas dishes to Thompson. Fires from deep. Goes back up. Love. The Warriors pull it in, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
What I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Kevin Love. Shot clock at 5. James kicks to Thompson. James against Durant. Wade outside. Back to Love. There's Thomas with the 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry with it. A 35-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And here is Thomas after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Curry against Thomas. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thomas got 5.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson passes to Curry. Green, the screen. Back to Thompson. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First foul, team's first.
McGee is screen. There's the triple. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
Gotta love LeBron being shifty on that play. Outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. The baseline J. They get the rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
LeBron drives in, and the dunk by James.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Golden State moving it around. On its way from Curry for 2. Curry with another miss.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it. The Cavs just have ruled the Eastern Conference since LeBron returned home to Cleveland back in 2014. Still, the field seems to be tightening up just a bit. Last year, the Boston Celtics overtook them for the #1 seed. There's some contenders emerging out here.
Now, here's Thompson. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. And that one's good. James.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson outside. They set the pick. Feeds it to Durant. Over Thompson. Durant. That's good. And Brent, you think about some of the star players that have changed hands and will change hands. Which teams do you think are just a move away from giving the Cavs a run for their money in the East?
Well, the conversation starts in the Northeast with the Boston Celtics, who ended up last year with the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, slipping past Cleveland late in the year. The other one I might look at is what the Washington Wizards are able to do if they can add something to the Bradley Beal-John Wall combination. A third option that can play with some dynamic post play and perimeter scoring. That makes them extremely dangerous.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Durant against James. 6 on the shot clock from 12 feet out. Tries again. The shot comes out, and Cleveland the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the difference on that night is their ability to knock down triples.
Well, if you choose your shots wisely and then they start to go down, it just builds up confidence. There's a huge cachet of that in this game, and once that happened, they just rolled it out.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thomas, no good. Thompson dishes to Thomas. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Thomas. He's got 5. Shoots over Curry. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Hey, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, we've all seen it, the mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Now here's LeBron. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Over Durant. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Draymond Green's going to be very excited about that play.
Wade outside. He kicks it to Thompson. Dishes it to LeBron. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Curry is inside. He's guarded by Thomas. That shot wide open. 7 points for Kevin Durant. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And the Warriors bringing back the band coming into this season. Durant took $9 million less than the max. That enabled them to bring back every big-time contributor from their 2017 championship roster.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Now here's Rose. His last outing, he had 8 points. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Cleveland.
And their offense centered around the three-point shot. That was the guiding principle on every trip. Their first goal was finding an open look beyond the arc, getting that extra point every chance they could.
Livingston, no luck.
And the Warriors not just re-signing their own free agents, they went out and got some other guys. Omri Caspi and Swaggy P. Hard to believe, but they might be even better than last year.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Takes a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Outside Rose. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Curry. Misses off the left iron.
And seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one. Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game.
Iman Shumpert. First personal foul, team's third.
Now Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the feed to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Crowder kicks to Rose. And he feeds it to Shumpert. To the inside. It's stolen by Livingston. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
How about Curry angling his body perfectly on that shot, going straight into the contact. Those free throws are automatic. And for a long time, a lot of people would come up to me, including my dad, and tell me he was the face of the Warriors franchise. But after what Steph Curry has done, he has to be the face at this point. So many accolades and leading the team now to 2 titles in 3 years.
Young's checked in for Green. Stephen Curry hits them both. You know, Brent, Curry, arguably one of the best players in the NBA, as you were talking about moments ago. Certainly one of the best ever to play for the Warriors.
Well, there's no doubt that he's one of the greatest shooters, if not the greatest shooter of all time. And you think about how it is that Curry started his career, the ankle problems at Golden State, allowing him to sign the contract, really undervalued at the time. And all of a sudden, Steph Curry, one of the players who's a face not only of the Warriors, but of the league itself.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Now here's Iguodala. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Crowder with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And Shumpert kicks to Rose. And another miss by Cleveland.
You can tell just by looking at his body language that he didn't want to take that shot, although the defense was more than willing to let him attempt it.
Iguodala against Crowder. Fires from deep. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 6. They set the pick. Rose passes to Shumpert. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. That one on Rose. There are a lot of great superstars in the NBA, Brent, but when you're talking about the most dangerous scorer in the league, I still think you've got to include Steph Curry in that conversation. He just does things that nobody else can do.
Well, nobody else in the league can do, and really nobody else in the history of the league has done. You think about Steph Curry in transition pulling up from 30 feet, and we really don't even bat an eye, and we expected the balls going in every time. What a transcendent player.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Here's Young. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Outside Rose. Outside Crowder. Back to Rose. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. Rose with another miss. Warriors trail by 3. And Young kicks to Livingston. Picked by Pachulia. Iguodala dishes to Pachulia. And he makes the bucket. Drew contact and gets the whistle too.
They fended off the defense there and anticipated getting fouled.
First personal foul.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That one drops. He ties it up. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Rose. He's got 7. J.R. Smith on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
And we're 5-6 feet outside that three-point line. If I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
The new era of NBA basketball, playing outside in. We'll see if they can take advantage of that moving forward.
Young is up there with Iguodala. And there's Livingston. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And the look of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Brent, you certainly grew up around basketball. Your dad was a legend. Your brothers certainly played at a very high level. What kind of advantage do you think that gave you, if any, as your career was progressing?
It's funny, Kevin. I can't get away from it. I'm sitting next to you now and we're watching basketball. So,
I know it. Here it is.
The advantage, I think, is just absorbing all of that stuff. Maybe on a subconscious level that you're taking in everything about what the profession was going to represent for you if, in fact, you got there. And thank goodness I did.
Well, I always sense you had a very wide view. Your lens was always wide, capturing as much as you could gather.
Yeah, it was like a 10 to 22 on any camera.
Here's Pachulia, following the score by Derrick Rose. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Curry.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now, here's Green. Curry with the steal. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. And they're moving it up. Rose, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Smith the pass to Green. And it's Smith penetrating. And here's Fry for 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And the arc Iguodala has on his 3-point shots, almost like he's drawing rain from time to time.
And the Cavaliers call time here. What is nice to see from Iguodala in the tail end of his career, Brent, is that he has actually gotten more efficient from the floor.
Well, Iguodala does a good job of picking and choosing his spots, and I think having the teammates that he has, drawing that kind of attention, guys like Curry, Durant, and certainly Klay Thompson from the perimeter, opens up opportunities that Iguodala just can read so very well. Doesn't need to be risky with anything he does offensively.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Young's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Thomas. LeBron outside. Passes it to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Young with the ball. He drains the quick shot.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. He dishes it to Love. It's over McGee. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. Stolen by McGee. Young outside. The pass to McGee. Back to Young. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Wade dishes to Thomas. Green, the screen. Wade kicks to Green. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. He used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now, here's Thomas. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Love with the screen on Curry. Thomas goes in. Rejected by McGee. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's LeBron. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and the defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
Curry with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thomas kicks to James. Love with the screen for LeBron. Back to Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Durant, no good.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a three in the first, nothing in the second.
Here's Thomas. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his third rebound tonight.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The drive by LeBron. That one, no good. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. And then Durant with the jam.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. James kicks to Love. James against Durant. Love with the screen on Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Stolen by McGee. Thompson outside. At the top of the key, Curry. Free throw line jump shot. He can't hit that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Green. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Dwayne Wade. Durant against LeBron. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Just wonder how the confidence of the team gets established when LeBron James gets off to a start like this. LeBron takes on such a massive responsibility season after season and has just become so devoted to maintaining his health. That's the remarkable thing about his career. He just doesn't miss time with injuries. And if you've ever watched LeBron in the offseason, in between practices, in between games, the guy is a flat-out machine.
Now, here's Green. He had 13 points in the win against Denver.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, not today.
And here is James after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. The screen from Thompson. James, the pass to Shumpert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Curry dishes to Green. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Curry, down low. Thompson inside the line. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, I don't think Clay even sees the D when he's shooting the ball this well.
Iguodala against LeBron. Love right side. Love with the screen on Green. 6 to shoot. The drive by James. And Love gets it to go.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Curry kicks to Green. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Out to Shumpert. And the dunk by James.
Shumpert surveying the floor and finding the open man, so a nice swing pass on that possession.
Curry kicks to Green. To the inside. Here's McGee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
LeBron is doubled. It's stolen by Green. Shumpert against Thompson. Unloads. No good off the front iron.
No excuse for him not drilling that one there. The defense was nowhere to be found. Maybe could have taken a little more time.
LeBron kicks to Shumpert. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Iguodala the pass to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Green the screen. Iguodala against LeBron. LeBron with the block.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
Outside Thomas. James against Iguodala. LeBron kicks to Thomas. From outside, off the mark.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Now Shumpert, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Over Thompson. Second chance shot. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And some changes here for the Warriors. Pachulia comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. And it's Rose in for Thomas. And Brent, in your younger years, your dad, of course, played for the Golden State Warriors. You have connections with the Bay Area, certainly. Any memories of watching the old Warriors team play?
Well, of course, Kevin. I was a ball boy when I was 4 years old, and I remember getting into the locker room and having a chance to get on the practice court and riding to the arena with my dad. And then my years in high school when I made my way there to watch Run TMC and spent my summers with Chris Mullin trying to get myself ready for the NBA. I love the Bay Area. I love where I'm from, and I have to admit it, I love the Warriors.
And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers trailing. 1:05 left now here in the second. Rose with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Kept alive. Pachulia falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Persistence from Pachulia. Say that 5 times fast, Kevin.
The screen from Thompson. Rose kicks to Smith. Shumpert against Thompson. Rose dishes to Smith. Shoots from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, this is where you might elect to pass out of the slump rather than shoot out of it.
Here's Pachulia. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. There's the dish to Rose. From beyond the arc, Cleveland gets it back. And Thompson throws it down.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Thompson for 3. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead, up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defensively?
Just competed. You know, we have a very good defensive team, and our guys are getting after it. I think we've been a lot better defensively than we have offensively, and some of that defense has led to some transition and some open shots.
Something your guys always fall back on. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exciting first half indeed. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny, the Jet, Smith, and Shaq, the Eel, O'Neal. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They were a little more aggressive in the second quarter, and it paid off. They went from trailing to now holding a 2-point halftime lead. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here's Thomas. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Isaiah Thomas out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Clock at 4. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by McGee. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Warriors lead it. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Golden State moving it around. Back to Green. Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Wade in the corner, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Thomas passes to Love. No good there.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Curry against Thomas. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Warriors. James outside. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, that's what you pay to see. Steph Curry, three-pointer, just impeccable form.
Love kicks to Wade. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Wade. Here's Thompson. No good. Great D that time from Green.
They looked frustrated, 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
And you look at the Cavs coach, Tyronn Lue. Brent, what stands out to you?
Well, he's got confidence. I would tell you, Kevin, I'd have confidence, too, if that number 23 was suiting up for me every night. But he demands accountability. He demands a respect for the game. And this team has had a tremendous run in the early stages of Ty Lue's coaching career.
Now Wade, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Wade dishes to Love. Just 5 on the clock. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You got to try and do a little bit better against Love. His focus that time remarkable. Even with the contact, he ends up scoring the basketball. Kevin Love, such a versatile offensive player who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. First quarter seems to belong to Kevin Love.
And you can't defend Kevin Love with smaller players. He can take him down on the block.
Well, he can back them up a little bit, Kevin, then go to either hand. Use the right, use the left, and shoot the jump hook over the top. And then sometimes if he slows himself down, has a great pump fake to draw in the contact.
Now here's Thompson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And a chance now to review the shot chart for the Warriors.
The saying is live by the 3 and die by the 3, and they are living quite comfortably, I might add, out there. You almost expect every chance they hoist up to find its way through the netting. Right now, they are opening up a lot of chances inside as the defense has to respect them when they step up to the line from deep.
Now, here's Thomas. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They're 1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly or this could get out of hand.
Curry passes to Durant. Over LeBron. No good from Durant. The Cavaliers trail by 5. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. Wade kicks to James. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. McGee with the block. Another shot. The layup good by Wade.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the left wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. The screen from Thompson. Kicks to McGee. 20 feet out. And again, no good by Golden State. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. McGee against Wade. Feeds it to Love. It's stolen by Green. Dishes to Curry. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. And Love has it in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Thompson dishes to James. Great D that time from Durant.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Nick Young's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry with the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. Here's Durant. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light them up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here is James. 15 points in the game. Crowder, the pass to Love. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Durant.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Young with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Young's got 7 points.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
LeBron against Young. Stolen by Thompson. Curry kicks to Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Now here's Thomas. He has 7. Outside Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 25 points. Brent, when you think back to some of your favorite teammates in your 14-year career, what characteristics do those guys tend to have?
I think about 2 things, Kevin. The first is competitive drive. You always are drawn to guys who on a daily basis just want not only their team to be their best, but they want to be their best. That's an attractive quality. And secondly, probably the idea about where basketball sits in terms of the priority in your life. I always appreciated guys who could go do their work, separate from their work, and enjoy the time in the moment that they had with teammates, with family, with friends. That kind of balance, to me, is an attractive quality.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the score by Golden State. It's a pick by Love. Back to Thomas. Kicks it out to James. Looking to end the drought. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Kevin Love refusing to give up possession of the basketball after that miss, giving it all he's got down there.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Back in 2008, Kevin Love was drafted with the 5th pick by Memphis and then traded to Minnesota, and he became the Timberwolves star player in a hurry. But they couldn't surround him with the kind of talent necessary to make it out of the lottery in the Western Conference.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Wade outside. Thomas a screen on Thompson. Thomas kicks to Love. The kick out to Crowder. Cleveland moving it around from 12 feet out. LeBron with another miss.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
And the shot is good. Pachulia's got 7 points.
Yeah, Pachulia's a big guy, and when he's near the rim, that's where big guys score.
Wade outside. Knocked away. Outside Crowder. To the paint. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Kevin Love scoring over the top of the defense, showing how he can be dominant down there near the rim.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Nick Young. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. Rose comes in for Thomas. Livingston kicks to Thompson. To the wing on the left. Pachulia dishes to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. Fires from the wing. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that's a 6'11" guy handling the rock. Coming off the pick, amazing skill level on Durant's part.
Smith the pass to Love. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 16 points for Kevin Love.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Livingston kicks to Durant. Inside, here's Pachulia, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
Man, this is where KD is so versatile. The defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass.
Now here's Rose. He's got 9. In the corner, Smith with it. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 19 points. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. It's Durant on the wing. He kicks to Pachulia. Love grabs the board. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Crowder. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Curry dishes to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. There's a screen. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Just 5 to shoot from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Pachulia, good. Pachulia's got 11 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Wade. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pachulia with the steal. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd person, the team's 3rd.
And stolen by Love.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal. Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Love with the screen on Curry. And the basket by Rose. He's got 11.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Curry passes to Pachulia. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. They get Andre Iguodala.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line. And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
Durant, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Now Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Screen.
12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Green dishes to Iguodala. Curry outside, nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing the 3. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the Warriors' 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. NBA official, NBA referee, Brent, has to be one of the toughest jobs in the world. There's been a lot of talk about adding an official to the court. Would that make a difference?
You know, I'm thinking, Kevin, that's like asking 4 of my buddies to add a 5th guy to go out and they're all single. That means there's another guy I got to compete with. So maybe we don't have another set of eyes on the NBA game. Lots of physicality, lots of pushing and shoving. You may see more foul calling, which will slow down the tempo and the rhythm of the game. I'm not sure that's the best idea for the league.
So then adding the Secaucus and the extra eyes in New York to look at calls, I think that might take the place of adding the official.
I think the league has done a great job, Kevin. Having Secaucus now have the ability to make some of those calls to help speed up what we do with regards to the replay.
And here are the Warriors now. Iguodala outside. The feed to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Livingston. Clock at 6. Picked by Pachulia. He feeds it to Livingston. Back to Pachulia. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Pachulia's got 10 points in just the second half. Well, Cleveland shooting 40% from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rose passes to Fry. Rose in the post. He's covered by Livingston. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Channing Frye. Warriors leading by 23. And the pass to West. Over Green. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
Outside jumper. Outside Green. And it's sent back by West. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Golden State with another.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Outside Rose. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Rose has got 4 points this quarter. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. McCaw kicks to Iguodala. West a screen on Green. Here's Iguodala. And a missed layup.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Green kicks to Smith. Back to Green. Cleveland moving it around. Shumpert, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. McCaw, the pass to Iguodala. Picked by West. Pachulia dishes to Iguodala. Here's McCaw. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Drops in the breakaway layup.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Here's Rose. The Warriors making the shot. He dishes it to Fry. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Rose. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Here's McCaw. that one a little long.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
It's stolen by Livingston. The dish to Pachulia. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now here is Smith. Pass to Green. Smith kicks to Rose. Back to Smith. Poked away. Pachulia with the steal. Iguodala outside. The three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith kicks to Fry. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pachulia dishes to Livingston. Iguodala outside. Here's Pachulia, and the Warriors miss again. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shumpert passes to Rose. Buries it from three-point range. Rose has got 19 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Right now, Brent, so much ball movement is perimeter based, but as defenses have adjusted, do you think we'll see more offense run through the post again like we did before?
I think what we're seeing, Kevin, is that post-up play is being redefined by more guards, more guys who draw attention down there on the block. And that's the way these shifts are happening. The offense right now in today's NBA is so far ahead of what defensive concepts have taught you for years that the post-up game, it'll be a few years before we get back to dynamic post-play.
I find that comment you just made fascinating, that it's that much advanced over the defense now.
Yeah, because think about it, Kevin. For years and years, you've had coaching staffs and film guys talking to you about the basic qualities of a defense, and that is rim runs for the big, getting back into the paint, and building your defense out. You do that today, you're at a disadvantage almost every possession.
And here's McGee, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brent, we know the regular season is a grind. We also know that revenue is king. Could you imagine a time when we'd actually have to play more than 82 games?
That's interesting, Kevin, because a lot of the times the argument you've heard over the course of the past 5 or 6 seasons, Kevin, is the opposite of that 65-game schedule. Why not reduce the schedule? Stars playing in every game, less back-to-backs, more time for recovery. So the idea of 82 games being extended beyond that, I don't think that that's in the realm of possibility.
65, 68 games, and they had that shortened season a couple years ago. It was terrific to watch.
It was, and so we'll see if the league does that. But in your question alone, Kevin, you said it. Cash is king. 82 is the number we're going to settle in, I think, for quite some time.
And, Brent, when you look at the way LeBron has constructed his business empire, hiring his childhood friends to manage it, it's been talked about, but it's been successful.
Well, he's taken ownership, Kevin, of what his career has been, but he's also empowered those around them to have a future, to make a life. And he certainly is blazing his own trail as he's made his way through his career in the NBA.
Now, here's Thomas after the miss from Stephen Curry. Thomas kicks to Love. Just 4 to shoot. Wade for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thompson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I watch Klay Thompson, and I see a player at that position who is as complete as you want in an offensive package. He can hurt you from deep or going to the rim, and guys defensively just never feel comfortable when you're trying to slow him down.
And with Thompson, so much of why he is effective, Brent, is that he has a myriad of ways to hurt you. Great post-up game, and he's really improved greatly on his finishing.
Well, everybody talks about Klay Thompson doing a better job of mixing it up. But the fact of the matter is this Golden State offense is predicated on players moving without the basketball. And Klay Thompson, certainly one of the most dangerous players in the league, much like Rip Hamilton during his years in Detroit. A weapon as soon as he caught the ball off of that movement.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And Kevin Love is a tough matchup because inside he doesn't give up on the glass. He's very good at predicting where those misses are coming to and gets his body in great position. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Wade. Love outside. Kicks to Thomas. Wade outside. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
Warriors leading by 14. The screen from Thompson. Curry against Thomas. Curry kicks to McGee. He gets it in there.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Love outside. It's stolen by Curry. Here's the teardrop, and Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get to shots like that.
A three-pointer is right on target. And that's 31 points for Steph Curry.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
And no question, it looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. And Thompson sends it back. James left side. Stolen by McGee. Green kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Stephen Curry, another three. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from 14. The offensive rebound. Thompson dishes to James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Warriors making the shot. Here's James. Banked in off the glass.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
Here's Thompson following the basket by LeBron James. McGee is screen on Thomas. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Love.
You got to get there a little bit quicker to clog up the lane because once Kevin Love sees that gap, he can make his way in there.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Andre. Good game for you and the team tonight. Is this a bigger win considering the team you beat?
I think it's just a good win, period. You know, we can't really think about who our opponent is. So it was a good matchup, good way for us to measure ourselves, and we got another big one Friday.
Always another game on the schedule, Dre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.